Honorable Governor of Telangana and Honorable Lieutenant Governor of Puducherry, Tamilisai Soundararajan ji. Firstly, thank you very much for sparing time and coming to our India News Manch today. Your Excellency, you have been, trying to make, of course, the governor's office there very people-friendly, from hosting people at Raj Bhavan to also touring the state to meeting people in flood-affected areas. What is the role you believe a governor can play and should play in a state, according to you?
A special good morning to each and everyone here. Governor's office is also people's office. Whatever may be the position which we are holding in the democracy, everything is for the people. And it is not only the figurehead, it could be a friendly head also. So in Telangana, Raj Bhavan is not called as Raj Bhavan, it is called as Praja Bhavan. So Praja Bhavan means because Raj Bhavan doors are always open for the needy. It's reaching the unreached. So after I became the governor, the people have hope that the highest office can be approached for any problem. I'm not saying that I will solve all the problems, but I will act as a catalyst and I will act as a bridge between the government and the people, so that because being the highest office, we can approach the officers and we can approach the ministers and we can approach the chief minister. So we thought that we could do that, but one side it has become true, but other time it didn't become possible because we are approaching the people and people are coming with hope, and we have a grievance box there and we have a grievance redressal cell also organized in the Raj Bhavan. And during Corona 24/7, through my Twitter, through my Facebook, we were helping the people, but we are unable to approach the government. That is a different story.
For a TB-free Telangana, how do you want to achieve that goal? And also as a doctor, as the head of a constitutional post, how do you think you can achieve with this, ma'am?
Yeah, it's a very good question because we know that even the World Health Organization, even after taking some important steps also, concrete steps also, they were unable to control TB. Particularly during Corona time, the more focus was most of the focus, all focus were all the Corona, and the patients with tuberculosis and cancer and renal patients were ignored because all focus over Corona only. Then our Honorable Prime Minister, I should thank our Honorable Prime Minister for taking this problem, and the whole world, the WHO revealed and announced that by 2030, the world will be TB-free world. But our Honorable Prime Minister planned ahead, saying that by 2025, India should be TB Mukt Bharat. So for that, they organized a Nikshay portal, and each and every patient, the need of every patient was taken care by a donor. I have adopted 100 patients, and officers of Raj Bhavan has adopted 10 patients, and we are giving nutritional kits to them each and every month. And as you know, TB patients, not only the drugs are necessary, even the nutritional aspect should be taken care. Yeah. So we are doing that because of these measures. Almost 98% of the TB patients are covered by the donors, and in Puducherry, 100%. We have got the silver medal for that. And 28,000 patients are there in Telangana, and 1,600 patients are there in Puducherry. And we approach each and every patient. We take care of each and every patient. And because of that, we will fulfill the dream of our Honorable Prime Minister, TB Mukt Bharat by 2025. Not only as a governor, as a doctor, yes, I take this message forward.
Yes.
Okay. Talking now about Telangana, ma'am, in specific, and now about the political situation as well there, because it is a very serious situation emerging. We saw recently the dramatic arrest of YS Sharmila. We also saw how BJP yatras and rallies are being restricted, are being curtailed in the state. What is happening in Telangana, and are you concerned?
I am much concerned. But what is happening in Telangana? The highest office is not respected. Protocol is not followed. When the highest office is not respected, what I can expect or what they will behave on dealing with the opponents? the opposition parties. The chief minister doesn't receive the prime minister when he comes to the state. He doesn't receive the ministers. He is not following any protocol. The collectors don't follow any protocol. I go around the state and it is customary, it is the standard operative procedure that the governor should be received by the collector. For the past 1.5 years, I have not seen any collector. SP doesn't come. And usually I will be received by the second rank officers. They think that they are insulting us. I have not seen the chief minister since June 28th, 2022. And recently we celebrated the Red Cross annual day. And Red Cross, you know, ex officio, the governor is the chairman. And we selected 20 IAS officers, district collectors, for their exemplary service. We wanted them to appreciate, but nobody turned out. And 19 of them didn't come to receive the award. So there is a gap between the administration, state government and the governor. And they wantedly do this. I don't think that the collectors themselves think that they are absenting themselves. They should have some instruction from the highest office of the state. So this is very unfortunate because the highest office not respected, the standard operative procedures are not followed, and the opposition party leaders are not respected. There is a hidden dictatorship in Telangana. Again, open dictatorship also I can say.
Hidden dictatorship, that's a big thing you say, ma'am. You also said that the office of the governor was disrespected. Earlier, you had made a very big allegation that you felt that your calls, your personal calls were being recorded. What made you feel that, ma'am?
No, when I was talking, when my previous ADC Tushar called me, and the next day, the official Twitter handle from the TRS party, they told Tushar, that's the different Tushar, talking to the governor. So she is also involved in all these activities, and I rebutted very heavily. Then my doubt was why they suspected, why they pointed out that Tushar was in communication with me, that Tushar is different. So how did they know? So unless they overhear or unless they tap my phone, how did they find out that Tushar was talking with me? That is different Tushar, was my former ADC. So that made me to doubt about my phone tapping.
But have you taken up these concerns about this
No.
and also what you mentioned earlier with the Chief Minister, with K. Chandrasekhar Rao? Have you conveyed this?
It's out of reach. When we call somebody in that cell phone, it is out of reach, out of boundaries, like that. He's always out of reach. I have not communicated him over phone. Whenever I call his office will tell he's taking rest or he's away, and no day he has called again. This is the way they treat the governor's call. And when they are not communicable, and when I am unable to communicate them, how can I can show my concern? And another thing, I strongly doubt and I allege that these all not happening without the knowledge of the Chief Minister. If it is happening without the knowledge of Chief Minister, I can have some concern and I can convey it, everything with the guidance of the Chief Minister. How can I say an IAS officer is absenting my tour without the orders from the highest office? How they are not coming and why they are not coming and receiving even the awards given to them by the Red Cross? It's a social service organization. And I strongly, it's an open secret, I have to say. And Chief Minister is not coming to the Raj Bhavan. Even for the official programs, if I attend that program, definitely Chief Minister will not come. Not only Chief Minister, I have not met any of the ministers, any of the ruling party legislatures. I have not met any of the member of parliament of the ruling party. So this is the, what I have to say, what is happening in Telangana.
Strong charges. I mean,
Exactly.
the Raj Bhavan tries to get in touch with the CMO, out of reach. is what the governor is alleging. CM is not coming to greet the Prime Minister or receive the Prime Minister. He is not receiving official awards. Yes, Meenakshi.
Exactly. And ma'am, this governor versus the chief minister tussle, we are witnessing it in multiple states, not just in the state of Telangana, which you spoke so strongly about. For example, Kerala. There also, the VC versus VC appointment issue has become a major flashpoint between the state and the governor. Do you think it's a worrying trend? What needs to be done on that front, ma'am?
No, according to me, governor is the first citizen of the state. And they are also responsible people. Because I have been in the public life for more than 25 years. I have risen to this level after a hard work. I have been a state president of a political party. And I was a practicing doctor. I know the pulse of the people. And why I am friendly with the people? Because I know the pulse of the people. And I know what the people need. And it is not the governor's office should be bounded by the four walls, sitting inside. So I am in a constitutional post. I cannot approach the people. When we have the ability to approach the people and we are concerned about the people, we can do that. But the elected representatives, they are also won't see the people, meet the people, and they don't want us also to meet the people. And they say you are bypassing the procedures and you are taking away our rights. It is not that. If we are meeting the people, you also meet the people. But it is very difficult to meet the chief minister. In Telangana, people can meet the governor much easier than the chief minister. So when the Raj Bhavan doors are open, so these things, the elected representatives think that government should not do that. According to me, let them be friendly. Let us talk, sit and talk, but nowhere the chief minister, who are all alleging that the governors are opposing them, but nowhere they have a friendly talk. For example, I am ready to talk with the chief minister. What is the problem with you? Come and talk with me. Why you are insulting the office? Why you are behaving like this? So why they are not coming? If they are with open mind, let them come. This is in democracy. It's not the chief minister office or governor office. Even normal, ordinary offices, we have interpersonal relationship. What happened to that interpersonal relationship? Forget it is chief minister or forget it is governor. What happened to that interpersonal relationship? That normal, ordinary relationship is also not maintained. Why? What is happening? We are not threatening them. We are straightforward people. I am a very friendly person. I am ready to talk with anybody. And when I was very friendly with the member of legislature, they used to call me for their marriages. But even now, the ruling party, MLAs and MPs are afraid of coming to Raj Bhavan, even to invite me for the family programs. Before, for the past, when I acquired the position of the governor, I was called and I was going to the programs of the ruling party MLAs also. It is not that they were averse to me. They were so friendly with me. But when the chief minister wanted to oppose the central government and he wanted to take a different political stand, he behaved with the governor also in the same way, and he wanted his MLAs, MPs and MLCs to keep away from Raj Bhavan. This is very unusual. Yeah. The normal interrelationship between the human beings also not followed in Telangana.
But ma'am, the TRS will turn around and level allegations on you as well. In fact, they've been doing that. They will accuse you of overreach. They will say that yours is simply a figurehead post. Governor should not interfere in political affairs, should not interfere in people affairs of the state. They'll accuse you of overreach. They have national ambitions as well. They will say you are misusing your office. What will be your response?
No, whatever, we are not misusing, but whatever it may happen, pa. Okay, we are not acting in the way you want us to act, in a desirable way. But is this the way to react? When we are not acting, is this the way to react to a governor's office? And they want the governors to be very silent. They want to endorse whatever they say. And they want the governors to be a rubber stamp. They don't want the governors to take independent decisions. But we are very friendly people. We are not a contradictory. I always say, I am a complimentary person. I am a constructive person. I am not a contradictory person. But even the simple things, you should not meet a person. If you are meeting a person, you are a political person. You are doing politics. What is this now? And another thing, as you said, The opponents are treated in a very bad way. For example, Madam Charmila. She was agitating in front of the office. But she could have dealt in a different way. She was sitting in the car and the whole car was stowed. What type of activity is this? What type of behavior is this?
And she's a woman leader.
A women leader. And all the police officers were there. And what type of, and even if somebody talks against the chief minister or the ruling party, their stone pelting, agitations in front of the house, they enter the house and they do all atrocities. What is this now? So in a democracy, there is a space for the ruling party, there is a space for the opposition party, there is a space for the chief minister, there is a space for the constitutional head of the governor, and there is a space for the central ministers also, and there is a space for the people also. So the elected people of the government, some of the regional parties, ruled by regional parties, they think if they are elected by the people, particularly for that state, they can act as dictators. They don't want the opponents to do any agitation, and they don't want the governor to take part in any of the people-friendly activities. And they also don't do. That's the problem. As you said, flood-affected areas, Bhadrachalam, it's a totally tribal area, nobody went there. When I announced I will go, then within half an hour, Chief Minister is announcing he will. Though as a catalyst, at least my movement motivates him to do more things. That I can say.
Well, one upmanship with the governor, those are some strong allegations which you have made, ma'am. But if we move away from the politics in the face of, as a Tamilian yourself, ma'am, you've appreciated and praised the Tamil Sangam which was organized perhaps say in Kashi. What more do you think needs to be done to promote languages and cultures, especially Tamil, Telugu languages across our country, ma'am?
Actually, I thank our Honorable Prime Minister and Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh and our Education Minister, Madam Sir Dharmendra Pradhan, for organizing with the guidance of our Honorable Prime Minister. And there is a strong association between Kasi and Tamil. So these type of programs will strengthen the relationship between the interstate relationship and interlinguistic relationship. And because of that, we came to know a lot about Kashi. And Kashi people also came to know a lot about Tamil. So organizing such meetings. And as our Honorable Prime Minister says, learn another language. Take some efforts to go to that state, learn other language, and translate some of the good books of the language. So this will create a good interlanguage, interstate, interpersonal relationship. Such activities should be taken forward. So this will create a unity. As we said, it's a country of unity and diversity, and we have different languages, different culture. So when we have such programs, interlinking different states and different culture, we come to know about each other. So the integrity of India and our culture will be held high and will be celebrated the way we want to.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, Tamilisai Soundararajan, Honorable Governor of Telangana and Lieutenant Governor of Puducherry, for taking time out and joining us, having this riveting conversation. I'm sure this conversation will have many ripples in your home states as well. So thank you very much for being with us today.
Thank you very much. It is not that to pinpoint anything. I want the people to know the reality. It's all truth. I wanted to convey that. I'm really very happy. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your time, ma'am.
For joining
Thank
us.
you so much.
May I please request? Yes.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.